Hey everyone, Jay Wesley here. We're going to move on to part 3. If you've been following along, welcome back. If not, we're in this one we're going to go into basic detailing. This is going to be the little things that kind of make the map pop, like lighting effects. Or a good example is this picture here, like you'll see the sidewalling, like things like that. And then yeah, lights that will strobe. Just little details. We're going to go back into that map that we've been working on. So let's jump right into it, okay? Alright everyone, so here we are, back in the map that we've been working on, right where we left it. I'm going to hit play just so I can get my grounding again and figure out what we were doing. Okay, we were working on the courtyard. We got the switch over here for the shotgun moving. That was the last thing we did. We dropped that down. Okay, little zombie men. Alright, so what I want to do with this, let's make some new sectors. What I want to do is let's get rid of those armor bonuses and stuff that we added, because what we're going to do is we're going to draw out some new sectors here, 128 by 128, and let's do another one over here. And what that did is just kind of made that a huge little run. So now what I'm going to do is let's do another one here just to kind of connect it. Now we have some missing textures issues, but you see what we're doing? Making a nice little run. So now why don't we take these stairs and we'll stretch them. We'll stretch them out just a little bit, just to the very end right there. And same thing with this side. Stretch them out to the very end. There we go. Look at that. See now, look at what we're doing. So now, let's go to vertices. Let's actually drag this. I actually kind of like that. So, now that we have that space there, let's make we're going to need to make 2 sectors. It looks like we're going to need to shrink the grid down to 16. Let's do 2 triangle sectors. One here and one here. We need to shrink the grid until it straightens out. There we go. And now we should have 2 little sectors here. And what we're going to do is bring this outer triangle up. Okay, just like that. And then we'll take the support and paste it. And then let's take this right there. This is why we did the triangle, was to make it spaced off here. So this is more support. And let's do another little bit right here. We'll just draw a new vertice to make another little line right there and paste some more support. See? See what we did there? Looks good. Now, let's do another one like right here. We're gonna do a square. Hold on, let me think about this. What are we gonna do? Yeah, let's just do a square on the outside. 32 by 32 square, and then bring that all the way up, and we'll do the same thing. Paste the support, and let's add, you know, like a 32 length vertex here. Maybe not 32, let's do 16. And same thing over here, 16. And paste the support. And there we go. Let's do the same thing over here. Just rinse and repeat that same process over here, basically. What, 32 by 32. Let's just draw everything out. We need our 16 vertice. Our 16 vertice on both sides. Bring that up. And then paste our support. Now, we've got that. Let's hit play. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see. Let's see. I like that. Looks good. So now we have a reason for that help. So yeah, we'll just keep building this out and see what we're going to do. Giving it some nice little detail. What I might do, though, yeah, I'm going to do that. So that triangle that I drew out, I knew I was doing something weird. We actually want to bring this triangle up to close it. And then we'll paste the support there. There we go. That looks better. Yeah, I like that. So now, what we can do is on this other side, we don't have a whole lot of space to work with over here, but let's do something like this. Just very, kind of as close as we can get to this. Actually kind of like that. Yeah, let's keep that. Let's do that. Yeah, I like that. Alright, so now why don't we wrap it around? So let's bring this out to, yeah, right there. So this will bring it in that way, and then let's bring it out this way by drawing a sector here. And let's make this just a little bit bigger. Yeah, let's do the 32. Let's keep that 32 by 32. Bring this in, this line def. Let's shrink this one in again, just to make that 32 by 32 square right there. Let's see what we're doing. Look at that. So let's grab our support, copy, paste. So let's paste it all the way around. And let's put it here too. Yeah, see? And then, yeah, it looks good. Alright, let's hit play. Let's get our shotgun. Let's just kind of, just always test it. So this looks great. I can even, I kind of like it drop down right here. I can put like some ammo or something down here. So, now what I can do, let's make a new sector over here. Let's bring the grid back up so we're not working. So there's that. But what we want to do is lower this and raise this, and then we'll copy the sky and copy the ground. We'll put the marble in here. just fill in the missing textures. And then let's crank the brightness up to 255. See what we're doing? And now, what we can do is kind of make it loop and come out here. You know what I mean? Let's see if we can do this. I can see it. So let's make a sector here. And we don't want it to intersect with that vertex because that's messing with the light. Actually, yeah, let's do that. So we'll start there, 128. Let's bring it out, 192. 128, 192. And now, let's do another run back here. So we can just draw the sector, be very, very careful because we're going to hit vertices. And you always want to hit the vertices, otherwise you'll have issues and your sectors will kind of start to bleed together. So make sure you click on every vertice, and then let's bring it up to 160, and then boom. And now we should have our space behind it. You see? Now let's do the run back behind. Let's do 192 again. Run it all the way up. And make sure you hit every vertex on the way down. And close it off. It looks like we gotta fix it though. So let's lower the floor to the floor height. Paste the dirt. Raise that to the sky. Paste the sky in. And let's get some marbles. We gotta fill in the missing marble textures. And crank the brightness on that sector. Oops. Got a little trigger happy there. Anyways, so let's test it really quick and you'll see what we're doing. We're doing that outdoor courtyard like I wanted. We're gonna add some more. Let's see, now we can walk all the way around. All the way around that little pool. So now, so let's go to line defs mode with L. And let's highlight these three lines and bring them down. 192. Let's make it all uniform all the way around. And let's put the player in the corner and face him, 135. Let's face him towards the courtyard. Now, let's get another visual. What we can do is add more little support beams. Just on all the corners, basically, right there. Since we have this like this, actually what I want to do, let's shrink this in. So let's go to line defs mode with L. Let's grab these three. And what I want to do, let's straighten this. We need to adjust the grid. What I want to do is I want the other side to be like thin, just like that. So let's bring these, what we need to do is we need to grab these three line defs, 4 line defs, and basically, how long is that? It's a length of 8. So let's hold right and shrink this down to 8. And there we go. Now, what we can do is put this here. And let's just make that wall support like that. just all support. Okay, I like that. So now let's draw a 32 by 32. Actually, let's do smaller. Let's do 16 on basically all the corners. 16 by 16. And one more corner. 16 by 16. Now we can take these. Let's just bring it up. And then we need the support. And we'll go support all the way around. And do the same thing here, just all the way around. Just rinse and repeat. See? One more. Getting trigger happy again. Alright, so now we've got this little, let's hit play. Let's check it out. I like it. We'll fill this in with some more stuff, but let's, what we can do, zombie man. Looks like they fought again. Give it a reason to be there, you know, it's not just like just a bunch of lights floating in air. So let me see, it's gonna be you know what we can do, let's move it again, let's move it back here. Let's do it like I kind of originally wanted it. We'll shrink it down to a 64 by 64. Just increase the grid so we're not moving so slow. Actually, let's do a 64 by 128. So it's the 2. Yeah, I like that. So now let's draw a sector on the outside of it, like this. We're going to do it kind of angled. We're making a platform, basically, for the lift. So we're going to go out 160, 23. Yeah, so we're going to go out 23, and then we're going to go in 160 again. And we got this nice little kind of platform that we can raise up. We'll just raise it up 1. And let's do a step texture on the missing texture here on the lower. Let's do that original step that I had. The steps look weird if they're more than like 1 or 2, but the one on 1 it looks great. So let's do the step. And then this texture again. And see, now it has like a nice little platform that it's sitting on. And now what we can do is take basically, let's center it with this. So shrink it, bring it down, Looks like we need to adjust the grid. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to line it up with this right here. This, we're going to center it right there. So we're going to adjust the grid and get it right there. So now what I can do is I can draw basically a straight line from that support beam right there, and we're going to lower this about like that, and copy some supports. And what we can do, yeah, we'll just paste that. Oh, it looks like it's off though. Shoot. So let's bring it back. Let's Control Z, sorry, let's Control Z and undo just up until that sector goes away, because the lights need to be lined up. There we go. They were off just a little bit. So now what we can do, let's draw that sector again. But let's do another square here and another square here. And yeah, that way it's like 2. And then let's do a square here and a square here. And what we're going to do, very first thing, is take this square and lower it to about right there. Copy the support. Same thing with this one. Let's just lower all of these so we're not uselessly pasting textures. Let's just lower all of them. And then paste in the support. And then let's find this same light texture, but without the lights. I know it exists. It's the ceiling 5-1, seal 5-1. And let's paste that all the way across so we don't randomly have a sky. It looks weird if there's a sky right there, trust me. So, and then we have that. Actually, let's raise it just 1. Let's see what we're doing. We'll raise it 1. Might do that. You see? Now there's a reason for the lights to be there. Let's hit play. I like that. Oh, shotgun sticks weirdo. So, but we're still kind of working on this. So what I want to do is, we have the platform. We need to darken. We need to adjust the lighting on basically this whole little setup. So what we need to do is, let's select this sector. Let's just select all of these, including the lights, and let's lower the brightness on all of the sectors down to, let's do 96. Let's make it, yeah, pretty dark. And then what we can do with the lights is, those lights are 32 by 32. So we're going to go in here and we're going to draw out a bunch of 32 by 32 sectors. Watch out for your vertices right there. We're going to draw a bunch of 32 by 32 sectors. So each light is its own sector. It takes a while, but it's worth it. So each light now is its own sector. So now we can have some fun with it. Let's select like 3 of them. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and right click, and then we'll go to the special effects, and what we're going to do is light blinks randomly. Let's play with some of these lights. Let's do light flickers randomly. Let's see what light flickers randomly looks like. Hit play. Not quite the effect I was going for, but you see what we're doing. Let's just put that effect all the way around. So I did these 1, 2, 3. So let's go through and get the other ones, and just do the light flickers randomly on everything and see what that looks like. There we go. I like that. A little bit more sporadic and random. I like that. So what happened? Oh, I think it might have lost the sector tag. No. It's probably confused because it has all of these sectors it needs to deal with now. So sector 1, switch 1 floor lower. Let's do floor lower to lowest floor now, rather than the by 8. It's getting confused. So that'll just lower it basically to that step. What it should do. There we go. Yep. Nice. See, and now we got the light effects. The little techno lights. And then, since we're playing with lights, why don't we do the same thing with these guys? Let's do, what's the brightness on here? 96. And so let's lower the brightness here to 96. And the brightness here to 96. And then we'll go to sectors mode with S. And let's grab both of those sectors and do the light flicker randomly. Okay, and let's hit play. Some nice little blinking effects all over. It's starting to look good. It's starting to look really good. So let's put the shotgun back. Let's put the shotgun back where it goes. And now that it's up there, we can kind of, why don't we just copy and paste another thing of shells. Copy and paste the shells. I don't know what just happened there. So now the shotgun's back up there. Whoa. That's what happened. Interesting. Okay, so I need to undo some stuff. What happened there? Oh, it copied it. Yeah. Okay. That's why you got to make sure you hit C, because I still had these sectors selected when I hit copy. So it's trial and error, guys. Even I still make mistakes like that. See? So copy and paste. Now we got the shotgun back there. Everything is back to normal. Hit the switch, it'll lower the shotgun. Got the nice lighting effects. Let's add some lighting effects in here too. Let's make this look a little bit more lively. First thing I want to do is how do we want to do this? Why don't we make 2 vertices here that are 32. Yeah, the length on there is 32. And there should be a light texture that's 32. If not, we'll adjust it. Yep, the longer light is 32 there. So let's use that. Line it back up like it needs to be. Okay. Let's copy it to the other side. Same thing. Readjust that. Now we have the lights. let's draw out a sector right where the lights are. And let's see if we can paste, let's copy those and paste those there, see? And let's do the same thing here. But let's make this, actually let's try a different effect here. Let's do 96. You always got to make it kind of darker when you're doing light effects, otherwise they don't show up right. So let's do what light blinks randomly. Let's do light glows. What is light glows? Light glows. Let's see what light glows looks like. Maybe I'm not using it right, but let's try a different one. Let's do light blinks randomly. It's not working either, is it? Maybe it's because I have it too bright. Let's crank this all the way down to 0 and start playing with it that way. So when I said go around, the things I teach you, just play around with, and a lot of this is trial and error and playing with it. I haven't messed with Vanilla Doom in a while, so I don't remember how to do some of this. I'm used to the Z-Doom. 96. So I know 96 works. Let's do the 96 with light flickers randomly. Let's see. We got that effect there. So let's do, why don't we just make that a hallway of lights that flicker randomly. So I'll make a bunch of 32 by 32s. And let's just grab them all. Adjust the brightness to 96. And do the light flickers randomly. We want to make sure that we do the ceiling to the T-light 6_5. Okay. And now we want to grab all of those. And all the ones on the other side. And we're going to make those lights. And let's grab this. What we're going to do to line these up is hit the texture on the end and push A. It should line it all up. And now that it's like that, we got to do it on the other side too, line it all up. But now that it's like that, I don't really like that, so let's put marbling back in the middle and then just do it on the ends. Yeah, I like that better. So let's do, make sure you hit A to align your textures. I like that better. So let's do like this, and just on the inner side, just like that. And then what we can do is bring this up. Ooh, I got an idea now. So let's lower this. Let's make it stairs. And just lower it 1. Every sector gets lowered by 1. And then just like that. We'll adjust the switch here in a minute, don't worry. And we'll just do it like that. But rather than doing the light flickering, let's go back through all of these. Like I said, lots of trial and error, guys. So let's just zero this out so it doesn't have any effect. So it doesn't have the flickering. And then let's raise these to 192. hit play. And let's just take a look at it. Nice. Very, very nice. I like that. Lighting effects there. So, very nice. It's starting to come together. It's starting to come together and look really nice. So, I'm going to wrap up this devlog here. If you like what you saw, make sure you like and subscribe down below. If you have any suggestions, like always, feel free to leave them in a comment, and I'll be sure to guide you in the right direction. Save your map, because we're going to use it next time. We're just going to keep going. Thank you for joining me, my friends. We'll see you next time.